Hey everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to turn a plain white lampshade into a DIY dupe of this super cute Dana Gibson Leopard lampshade from Anthropologie. I will link the original in the description if you're interested in checking it out. First of all, you will need one white lampshade of your choice, acrylic craft paints in your color palette, acrylic heavy body paint in white, at least 2 paintbrushes, one larger brush and a smaller one for details, and a water cup. I'm starting out by mixing my base color with water to thin it out. I'm using a pretty even mix of water and paint, about a 50-50 ratio. The paint I'm using is Martha Stewart acrylic craft paint in the color Watermelon. I'm using watered down acrylic for the base coat because I want to color the shade without losing the linen texture. The water allows for the fabric to absorb the paint pigment without looking too thick and reduces brush strokes. Once the shade is dry, I use a pencil to lightly sketch out the shape of the leopard. I've never actually seen the back side of the shade, so I'm just making the assumption that the leopard's body stretches all the way around. Let's hope I'm right. For the base coat of the leopard, I'm using Golden's Heavy Body Acrylic Paint in Titanium White. I recommend using heavy body acrylic for this part over regular craft paint because the paint is thicker and the coverage is much better. I recommend doing a second coat on all the white parts that will be visible. I did 2 coats on the head, tail, paws, and sides of the torso. After the white paint is fully dry, you can move on to the next layer. For the lighter tan part of the leopard's fur, I use a mix of ivory and yellow ochre. I like to have a lot of paint in my brush for this painting technique so that the application is super smooth and the edges are nice and crisp. mixed a slightly lighter shade for the second coat since the first one dried a little bit darker than I expected. Next, I'm using yellow ochre on its own for the darker tan stripe that runs the length of the leopard's back. I applied a second coat of yellow ochre after the first one was completely dry. Now onto my favorite part. I used apple barrel acrylic paint in a matte black to paint the spots, facial features, and around the feet. There really is no rhyme or reason to painting the spots. I just tried to make them vary in size and shape. After the black paint was dry, I used some dark brown acrylic paint to fill in the eyes and center of some of the larger spots. The original lampshade has embroidery in these areas, so I applied the brown paint as thickly as possible to give the lampshade a bit of texture. almost forgot. There are some teeny tiny little gray lines on the leopard's face, so I mixed some watered down gray and I just brushed them in really quickly. To finish off our lampshade, I painted the base. First, I taped off the cord and switch. Then I gave it a nice coat of Krylon Color Master satin paint in Italian Olive. I love a good before and after, so let's see that before one more time before the reveal. Thank you guys so much for watching. I absolutely love how this lamp turned out, and I hope you love it too. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Let me know in the comments what DIY dupe you think I should try next.